All right. Hi. Thank you for watching. Let's see Yukina arrows in the chat, and it's time. It's time. It's finally the lore stream after 4 months of talking about it. Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Let me know if you can hear. Oh, so the other voice is Yukina Arrow. And you can go see them on Twitch. I have the link to them in my description. And while we're
Yay.
While the video's playing, please let me know if I need to change the volume, and I can adjust that. All right, I think I'm all good. Yukina, are you ready?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have a few videos set up, and yep, we'll watch. Actually, I've been looking forward to this. I played Undertale again, and I thought about some of the questions that I had. So we'll have to see if those get answered. Hopefully. Oh
man.
we'll see.
This is so Undertale.
Well, and then we'll pause if I need to pause. I'll pause it, and yeah, if you want to pause it, let me know, and I can do that, and we can talk about stuff. So, all right, let's begin.
Is Undertale.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Welcome to the Underground. Hi, I'm Mario Bueno with the leaderboard, and today we're going through the complete timeline of
There's the dog.
Undertale. As most of you know, this game has many different outcomes and timelines, but today we'll be looking at the true pacifist timeline. And this is your spoiler alert right now, because I am going
it's
to
a good
cover
thing I've
literally
played.
everything that happens in the game. Also, I know there are
Hopefully everyone else has played.
But
Spoilers.
I'm sticking to things that are strictly canon. The peace before the war. In the beginning,
I can't
monsters and humans live in peace.
Hear the stream audio from Discord.
You can't? Uh-oh. Okay.
No.
Okay, give us a second. Let's see what's wrong with this.
I've played these games before. Exactly. John Bugs gets it.
Oh, why isn't it doing sound?
Oh, I should probably put up my screen capture.
Probably. So yeah,
that might help.
Yeah, you get that up, and I'll see about the sound.
Alrighty. Okay, that is not it. Can I not do the pop out window?
Maybe you should do the Discord one you had before. Or well,
yeah.
I guess if you did my stream, that you could get the audio from there and my audio from there. Who's playing Sonic Forces?
I think this works.
The analyst is.
Yeah, this is good enough, I think.
Oh, so that's the Discord. Well, let's see if wait, so you couldn't hear the video audio, right?
Nah. You might be wondering how I ended up here, but don't worry, because it's my Undertale.
It's your Undertale,
Exactly.
Echo? You own Undertale?
I am Undertale. They call me the Undertale,
Here,
you know?
I'm gonna open this up again. Actually, what if we do...
My microphone is picking up something, but I can't... Oh, okay. I gotta fix my microphone input.
What if we do this? Here, I'll rewind a little bit and see if you can hear the audio.
Before the war. In the beginning, monsters and humans.
Hold on, I gotta fix my microphone stuff.
Okay.
The like thing is too loud.
Chapter. Aiko, we don't even have 3 and 4 yet.
You're in for what?
Deltarune.
Oh, dude, Deltarune tomorrow. Like 80. This should be. Might be a bit too quiet now. Oh man.
Here, let me pull up your stream and see if I can hear it.
Maybe I should put it on 90. That might be a bit better. Maybe I should put it on 90. That might be a bit better.
Oh, I can
Definitely not.
can hear you.
Because it's like picking up.
I can hear
background
me.
noise. Because it's like picking up background noise. I can hear me. What is my mic picking up? It's picking something up. I can see that thing like lighting up. What is my mic picking up? It's picking something up.
It's picking up Undertale.
Is it? Wait.
I have no idea.
I don't hear Undertale. Wait. I don't hear Undertale.
Hi, Kane.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I've gotten some people promoted to mod.
Dude, is that Kaden?
And I think I'm good for right now, but thank you.
Why is Kaden there?
Okay, sorry, analyst. The echo should be gone. I forgot that the echo would pop up. Sorry, Kane. I went with some other people, but thank you for being interested in it, and I'll let you know if I need any more. So I can hear you good. I can hear me. So the next thing we need to see about if
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I changed.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I
didn't see that you were streaming it again.
Yeah. We'll
I didn't play the sound.
Oh, here. Kane, I'll get the stream avatars open while we're finishing up this setup.
I think I can close my settings now. Camera on. I think my thing is tweaking.
Wait, did it give you an error when you're trying to? What's that say? Stream failed to start.
Stream failed to start.
Do I need to restart it?
A me issue. I don't think so. It might be a me issue.
Okay, there's the stream avatar.
Wi-Fi thing.
Uh-oh. I see a text-to-speech coming. Maybe. Weird. Don't hear it. Oh, yeah, cooldown. Here, I'll try the stream again. So I see you still giving you an error. Okay, it should be up again.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay, I'll play.
Humans live in peace with one another and every.
Could you hear that?
No, I didn't.
What?
Set this 95.
What? What's wrong?
Did you check the box for the capture window audio or whatever?
Yeah, it was checked.
I Don't know then.
Also share application audio.
DME issue?
Yeah, the share audio is checked.
I don't know then.
Here, I'm gonna try this, and let's back up a bit. And
Before are strictly canon. The piece.
how about now? Any audio?
No, I still don't hear anything.
It's dumb. Why is it the audio?
Verification code, via stream privacy code. Yeah, I'll report a problem.
Yeah, I'm not getting any audio. Alright, I have it checked. Share stream audio is checked.
Station audio is absent. Yep. There we go.
Kane, it should pop up in a second. Here, let me play it a second.
In the beginning, monsters and humans live in peace with one another and
Anything?
I was about to do that one URL could take us to the change avatars.
Any audio?
I can't believe John Bugs is Toby Fox. That's crazy.
I saw that.
Deltarune when?
It's tomorrow.
Are you in the house like
Deltarune's tomorrow. Huh.
Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet.
everything peace before the war. In the beginning, monsters and humans live in peace with one another and everything is chill.
Any audio?
My guinea pig is yelling. Should I get the guinea pig out and put him next to the mic so you can hear him?
Stu will be in, I'll be in Deltarune? I'm
Deltarune.
honored.
Anytime there's like a fish or water, that's me. I'm a water in every game.
Okay, I'm trying the audio again.
The peace before the
Anything?
Nope. Maybe. What if I stop watching stream? Hold on, wait, I'm gonna leave and rejoin and see if that does anything.
Okay. If not, I have another idea. You hear an echo on the video? Wait, I think I know what's wrong.
So suddenly.
the war. Canon.
Okay, yeah.
Before the war.
I still don't hear anything.
Is there still an echo? Well, so they're telling me there's an echo on stream. So hopefully that's fixed now. Okay, you can. I have an idea. It'll take a second, but I think this will work.
Forgot to set up my stream music.
Hi, J Victor. Just bear with me with one moment while we fix the audio. Okay, so the echo's been fixed. Okay, there's one thing fixed. Now we just need to make it so you can actually hear the video. But I have an idea.
Does the video have captions? Like, good enough captions?
I guess, but Yeah, J Victor is a bit later than usual, so I understand. It's just this is when it worked out for both of us, and I wanted to get this done because I want to play Deltarune. I've been wanting to do this first and then start playing Deltarune. Okay, I think.
In the beginning,
Yo, I will be
Okay.
back in like a second.
Okay,
I'm gonna go check on my guinea pig.
okay, and I should have this finished by the time we come back. Hopefully.
Alrighty.
Input. I need this to be. There's still no URL code. Okay. While we're also waiting, I'll get that and just post it. Of course, stupid Stubot didn't post it. Hi, Apple Boy. Copy. All right, there's the link. Watch, Stubot will post it right after. Because he hates me. Oh, and no, Stubot hates me. I'm just a square. When will the boy in the stew stream be real? Thank you, Kane, for attacking Stubot. I'm not sure why that didn't work.
Alright.
I would have allowed it.
Back.
Okay, can you hear me? Actually, Kane might need a space. Yeah, there you go, like Apple Boy did.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let's try the audio.
monsters and humans live in peace with one another and everything is chill.
Can you hear
I
that?
hear it now.
Yay!
Yes.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Like, barely.
Wait,
I'll have to turn the
is it kind of
music
quiet?
up. Not music. A little bit, but I have my
Okay.
stream volume down.
I should be able to
Like-
turn it up a little bit.
Does it have music in the back? I only heard the speaking.
Humans eventually grow.
Here.
Tony
Okay, yeah,
Grox is
you're
going
right.
to add Joe Bean Guy to Deltarune 2
Good.
BTW.
Okay.
Blended.
Okay, we're good. Let's start.
Yay.
Yay.
My mic's falling off.
For the war. In the beginning, monsters and humans live in peace with one another and everything is chill. Humans eventually grow weary of the monsters. They
What was
kill
that?
them too, but they fear the
That
potential power
before
of a
that?
monster who has reaped a human soul. So
What?
naturally, a
What
war
what was this?
Oh, that's Deltarune. That's the beginning of chapter 1.
Deltarune. Okay.
There's like a little cutscene at the beginning.
Okay.
peace with one another and
Well,
everything is chill.
It's a good thing I'm
Humans
going to be
eventually
playing
grow
that soon.
weary of the monsters. They have good reason to, but they fear the potential power of a monster who has reaped a human soul. So naturally, a war breaks out, like you do. The humans claim
Like-
an easy victory,
like you
and
do.
in an act of
Of course.
so-called mercy, lock
Yeah.
the monsters away in the underground.
Casual
They
Tuesday.
seal the monsters away with a magic spell, creating the barrier around Mount Ebbet. Many, many years pass before the two races ever cross paths
There's the
again.
boy.
The life and death of Asriel.
Dude, human, I
Asgore and
remember your
Toriel Dreamer
genocides.
rule the monsters in the underground. Together, they have a son named Asriel Dreamer. Everything is pretty okay until Asriel discovers
Okay,
an
little side
inhuman
tangent.
child.
Did you know that Ezreal Dreamer's name is what's it called? Enneagram, I think? No, that's not it. But you can rearrange the letters and spell serial murderer with it.
What? Really?
Just a little fun fact. Yeah. Just a little
Okay.
fun fact.
Little fun fact.
somewhat fitting, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Asriel Dreamer. Everything is pretty okay until Asriel discovers an injured human child named Kara, who has fallen into the underground. Yep, that pre-game cutscene you see there actually shows Kara falling into the underground, not Frisk. Asriel decides to bring Kara to his home. Once there, Toriel and Asgore agree to adopt this lonely human as
Also,
their own.
the human you name at the beginning is you're naming the first human, not the one you play as. I think
Oh yeah. I remembered.
Yeah.
I remembered when that revelation. I was like, what?
Did you see it on the coffin?
Yes. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude.
Sometime after
don't
Asriel's
hate
birth,
you,
Royal
Kane.
scientist
Undertale
Dr.
for
W.D.
again.
Gaster
So
creates
geek.
the core, a source of magical electricity for the underground.
Wait, I heard about
After
Gaster.
completing his invention, the scientist disappears. No one knows what happened to Dr. Gaster, but Alphys becomes the new royal scientist in his absence. Even though they found a new home, Kara doesn't exactly intend to stay in the underground. No, their goal is to harvest a monster soul so they can get vengeance on the humans in their village. We don't exactly know why Kara wants to attack humanity, but a need for revenge guides Kara's actions from here on out. One day, Kara and Asriel decide to make a pie for Asgore, but instead of using butter
Oh, I
like the
love this
recipe
part.
calls for, they accidentally use buttercups, which turn out to be poisonous. Asgore becomes very ill, but eventually makes a full recovery.
fun.
It's later implied that this was Kara's attempt at taking Asgore's soul. After Kara's possible failed murder attempt, they formulate a new plan to get their revenge, by poisoning themselves. The poison takes effect quickly. Kara tells Asriel that their dying wish is to see the golden flowers of their home village on the surface one last time. With that, Kara dies, and their soul is absorbed by Asriel. Now combined, Asriel and Kara share control over Asriel's body. Asriel carries out his siblings' final wish and takes their body to the
Hi, Kaden.
surface to see the flowers once more. Once he emerges, he comes
SuperStu,
face to
never
face
heard
with
of
a
that.
mob
True.
of furious
You
humans.
turn Gaster's
Humans
sprite
take one
upside
look at
down, it
Kara's
makes
body
another
and
face.
immediately
Is this
assume
true?
that Asriel killed
It's
them
not
to take
true.
their soul. The humans attack, mortally wounding
don't know,
Asriel.
that's what a
In his
fan
last
would
moments,
say.
Asriel
Yeah.
flees back to the underground with Kara's body and
flip
dies.
is a
His
dumb
body
drug.
turns to dust and spreads across his
Undertale,
father's
but with the
garden in
letters
the capital,
rearranged.
leaving only Kara's body behind. It's later implied that this too was another plot of
It's
Kara's.
so funny,
and
Toby
their
does
plan
that a
all
lot.
along was to combine their soul with Asriel's, so they could use his body to attack the village. There's also some evidence that when the humans attacked, Kara tried to take control of Asriel's body to fight back, but because Asriel's will won, they fled. Outraged and heartbroken by the loss of his children, Asgore declares war on the humans once more, vowing to kill anyone who sets foot in the underground. And if humans were still foolish enough to venture into the underground, he would take their souls to break the barrier and wage war on the surface. Toriel is disgusted by this violent plan, so she leaves and takes Kara's body with her. Now alone in the ruins, Toriel gives Kara a proper burial. She vows to protect any human that falls into the underground from Asgore. After Asriel's death. In the years following Asriel's death, 6 humans fall into the underground and all 6 of them die. Asgore uses each of their souls to become extremely powerful. Someday he'll be
Have you
strong
played
enough to break the
Undertale
barrier,
Yellow?
But not yet. In the meantime, some
I've
other
played a
notable
little bit
events
of
take
it.
place.
Oh,
While
wait,
the light of
were
the
you reading
surface
chat or asking me?
Yeah. Well,
I don't have the
I'm
YouTube
asking you, Yukina.
Okay, I played a little bit of it, but I haven't finished it.
I might.
So,
People have said
need
that I
to
should.
stream it sometime.
Yeah, I think I'll eventually get to that
dude, you
too.
should play it.
Yeah,
So far, it's pretty good.
cool. Gain, of course,
free.
it popped
That's
up
nice.
now. Yeah.
Is still out of reach, the underground gets the next best thing. An extremely charismatic robot star. Alphys creates Metaton, and the robot soars to superstardom in the underground.
Dude, I
the
love
monsters
Metaton.
welcome
Yeah.
any distraction from their dark lives. After spending her childhood training with Asgore, a badass fish lady named Undyne is appointed the head of the Royal Guard. Around the same time, the Skeleton brothers, Sans and Papyrus, show up in Snowdin.
Dude,
Determination
I used to be
experiments.
so cracked
After
with the, like,
losing
yellow
6
arrows
humans
and
to the
Undyne's fight.
underground, the
I don't know what happened, but like in middle school, I was like so cracked at it. Like, I could no hit that. I don't know what happened.
surface dwellers finally wise up and like put some caution tape up or something because no other humans fall into the underground for a very long time. But Asgore still needs one more soul to break the barrier, and he's starting to get a little desperate. He tasks Alphys with finding some other means of breaking the barrier. Alphys follows blueprints from an unknown source that might be Gasper. She learns
I
how
don't
to use
remember
the
that
DG
room.
extraction machine to take the determination
Oh,
from
it's
human souls
a
that
secret room. So like, you know the Judgment Hall with like Sans. At that point, you gotta like save your game, exit the game, and then reload it, and then Sans will comment on like how you were already there, and you gotta keep doing that until he gives you the key to his room, and then in one of their drawers, there's another key to the back of their house.
Really? That's interesting.
You're...
Asgore has already reaped. First, Alfie's attempts to unlock the power of a human soul by injecting determination into dying monsters' bodies. But the determination is too much for their bodies to handle, so the monsters melt together and form amalgamates. Her first experiment is a failure, but Alfie's has another idea. What would happen when a being without a soul gained the will to
I love
live?
the dog in there.
She's got a massive crush on Asgore, so to impress him, she decides her test subject will be the first golden flower that blooms in his garden. She executes the
Flower
experiment,
lore.
but it seems to be a failure as
Oh.
well. However, the flower disappears a few days later. In the wake of these failures, Alphys' anxiety skyrockets. She stops all of her experiments and vows never to speak of them again. The era of Flowey. Well,
Oh,
turns out that
Flowey.
whole flower experiment wasn't a failure after all. See, Asriel wakes up in his father's garden, now in the form
Yes.
of, yes, a golden flower. He starts to cry, and Asgore finds him. Asgore is overjoyed to kind of have his son back. He comforts the flower, and the
Wait, so
two
he
spend
knows?
weeks and weeks together.
He knows about Flowey?
Unfortunately,
And-
Asriel can't feel any love in his new
It's a
form.
bit
Or spare
whoop,
Toriel.
oops,
difficult
oops.
to explain it,
Underground.
I guess. So before Frisk falls into the underground, since Flowey has determination, he can manipulate the like save files and all that.
Mhm.
So when he first did that, he told Asgore about what happened basically, and then like later on he gets like he resets the timeline multiple times and like gets bored and all that. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, J. Victor. Actually, I didn't know you could visit Metaton's house too.
Oh yeah, you know the alley next to MTT Resort. It's the mystery key.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just have to play it again then. Oh,
Yes, a golden flower. He starts to cry, and as the two spend weeks and weeks together, unfortunately, Asriel can't feel any love in his new form, but he's longing to feel something. So he leaves to search for his mother in the ruins. But even after finding Toriel, he still can't feel love. Sure, he's got this new flower form, but because he might not be able to feel any emotions at all, Asriel figures he has no reason to live.
VHS.
He decides to
Dude,
end his
so
life,
true.
but he can't go through with it. He's too terrified at the thought of what would happen to him after he dies if he has no soul. Through the strength of his determination, he gains the power to reset. From here on in, Asriel goes by Flowey. For those that don't know, saving, loading, and resetting are both game and story mechanics in Undertale. Basically, only Flowey and then later Frisk have these abilities. Saving and loading work as you would think. If the player dies, they will return to the save point either automatically or by loading. Resetting brings the player back to where they first got the reset ability. To be clear, loading and resetting are not time travel. Some of the beings in the world will have foggy memories of the past, a kind of deja vu, but Flowey remembers everything. And so, Flowey
That's
resets
crazy.
the timeline thousands of times, doing everything
also
he
implied that
possibly can
Sans
do in the
remembers them
underground.
as well.
Oh,
Eventually,
yeah,
he
yeah.
starts to kill
Temmie.
monsters, pretty much out of boredom.
Of course,
Before
Temmie.
long, Sans starts to catch on to all of Flowey's
I love
resets.
Temmie.
So, Sans tries to put a stop to Flowey's killing
I'm so
rampages,
Temmie.
and he actually succeeds a number of times.
I'm basically
Unfortunately,
Temmie.
the timeline just gets reset every time, so all of Sans'
Oh yeah.
work is
Speaking
for
of
nothing.
Temmie, you should play Escape Chasm and Dweller's Empty Path. They're both pretty good.
huh.
They're like Escape Chasm is like 30 minutes long, and I think Dweller's Empty Path is closer to like an hour, 2 hours. But they're really good.
Yeah. What was it called again?
Dweller's Empty Path and Escaped Chasm. Wait.
Okay, I'll
Escape Chasm was the first one.
I'll have to look this up later. But yeah, I'm always down for more. Oh yeah, yeah. was about to say, yep, please
Yeah,
send them
there
to
we
me.
go.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Thanks. Analyst is asking, does it explain the implications of Clara's suicide?
No, the game doesn't.
I'm Toby Fox, and I'm
does
here to
this?
state that Flowey is blue, not golden.
I don't know. I did not watch the video before sending it. I watched like the first minute of it.
The cycle
So far, it
continues.
seems accurate
Sans
enough.
becomes
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah.
He can't see the point in trying to stop the
Been
violence,
very interesting.
knowing that everything can be reset. Flowey eventually gets bored with the killing and just lets time keep moving without him. While time is moving forward, several important events take place. First off, Sans befriends Toriel through the ruins wall. She makes him promise to protect any humans
I love
that come
finding
from
out
the ruins.
about that.
Undyne, meanwhile, gets promoted to the head of Royal
That
Guard.
they
Her
become
friend
friends.
Iris really wants to join too.
Oh, yeah.
She tells him that to become a Royal Guard, he needs to capture a human, which is basically a wild goose chase at this point, since no humans have been seen in the underground in years. Soon after, Undyne and Alphys
the
meet for the
underground.
first time at the garbage dump. Alphys has been
Dude, I
spending a
love that
lot of
part.
time there since giving up on her
It was so
experiments.
good.
Yeah.
The shame of her failure makes her feel like garbage, so naturally the dump
Bye,
is sort
J.
of a
Victor.
safe place for her. I mean, geez, at least, pick a nice
Thanks for
restaurant
watching.
or something and sit by yourself having a nice meal or something.
Bye-bye.
That's just, oh god, that's so depressing. Around this time, Muffet starts her famous spider bake sale. And now,
course.
we finally get to Undertale.
Undertale.
Okay, we finally
Dude,
arrived at the main events of
Undertale.
the game. Frisk, the player
It was a
character, falls
2015
into
hit
the
indie
underground
game
and lands right on
created
top
by
of a bed
American
of
indie
golden
developer
flowers,
Toby Fox.
which also happens to be Kara's grave. They encounter a strange
Wait,
talking
what?
flower there, which character
Oh, yeah,
falls
the
into the
area where you
underground
fall
and
at
lands
the
right on
beginning
top
is,
main events of the game.
where
Frisk,
Kara
the
is
player
buried.
character,
Oh.
falls into the underground and lands right on top of a bed of golden flowers, which also happens to be Kara's grave. They encounter a strange talking flower there. It's Flowey. Since Frisk is a human, they have much more determination than
from
Flowey.
Undertale.
On top of that, Frisk also has the powerful ability to save and reset. Threatened by this newcomer, Flowey tries to kill Frisk, but Toriel saves them at the last second. She leads Frisk through the ruins and teaches them how puzzles work in the underground. Frisk explores by themselves for a bit until their path is blocked by Napstablook, a sad ghost. Frisk manages to cheer them up.
Poor
Feeling so good
Napstablook.
that he shows Frisk his cool hat before clearing the path.
Love that guy.
Eventually, Frisk ends up at Toriel's home. Toriel assumes that Frisk will live with her forever. It's the only way for
Oh, analyst says Clara is also heavily implied to be the game's narrator. That's interesting.
Yeah. Like, the red text on, like, the genocide run? Yeah. That's... I'm pretty sure it's implied to be Kara.
It's interesting.
a human child to stay safe in the underground after all. But Frisk insists on trying to find a way to escape to the surface. Toriel guards the exit of the ruins and
Did you know that
forces
snails
Frisk to
make
fight
terrible
her.
shoelaces?
Even though she uses her magic against the human, Toriel never actually hurts them. When she realizes she won't convince Frisk to stay, she stops fighting. Frisk
did you know-
can choose to kill or
Did
spare
you know that you
Toriel.
actually can
But
die
since
in the
this is
Toriel fight?
pacifist timeline, they obviously spare
Can?
her. Just as Frisk leaves
Does anything
it's
happen?
Really difficult to do that. It has. I've done it before actually. You have to like deliberately like try to run into the attacks.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier to do it on the demo version.
Interesting. Like, does anything
But,
crazy happen?
There's like for a split second you can see like a shocked facial expression, but that's all that happens.
Oh, it's like, what have I done? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Let's
I wonder if I can find it actually.
find footage of
on.
it.
Yeah, I'll have to. Dude, my laptop's so slow.
It's all right. We can wait.
There we go. There it is.
Wait, Kane, to see if that works, I don't know if the hug command will work.
Oh, this is so slow. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put this on the screen. Can I zoom in? Oh, kind of blurry, but yeah, you can see it. Yeah, definitely is shocked.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. That's crazy. I love all the little details that Toby Fox and everyone that worked on this put in. Hi, Eva.
The level of detail, like even within like the story and all that, is like really good.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let's continue.
Flowey confronts them and antagonizes them. He says that even though Frisk managed to spare everyone for now, they won't be able to keep it up. And then he does that creepy laugh thing.
As my puppy grows, the message.
The puppy.
The Shark Hydro Duo cordless wet and dry hard floor cleaner.
Sorry, ad.
Disappears. Snowden. After emerging from the ruins, Frisk meets Sans, and after
Dude,
a
did you
series
know
of
that?
bad puns,
You know
they
the
meet
like voice clip that Flowey has in Genocide? I was taken from a McDonald's commercial.
Oh yeah, I remember someone's bringing that up during when I got to that part. It's like, that's sure creepy.
It's really funny.
Man, it freaked me out, but yeah, in hindsight, yes.
Oh, dude, same.
Especially knowing where it's
When I
from.
first-
It's great.
When
It's
I first
Sans.
played the Genocide, I had to play the entire Genocide without the volume on. Because I was like such a coward in middle school.
It's like, but the music, but most of the time the music's cut out anyway. So, if all the times to have it muted would be on Genocide.
Did you know that sometimes, like, if you backtrack, you could see Flowey for a split second? I think it's typically after cutscenes, though.
You backtrack?
Yeah, if you go back to the previous room, you can see Flowey for a split second while going back.
Oh, is he sitting there, but then like, oh,
yeah,
I'm gone.
it's he follows you throughout the whole game.
Oh, that's creepy. Well, it makes sense that you don't see him all till the end, and then he pops out when he has his chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. All right.
Human, I remember your
While trekking
genocides.
through all of Papyrus's traps and puzzles, Frisk meets and spares a number of monsters along the way, including Snowdrake, Icecap, Lesser Dog, and Jerry.
Lesser Dog,
Frisk
Jerry.
runs
I
across
hate
Doggo
that
and learns
guy.
about special blue attacks. After petting the dog and freaking him out, Frisk pays a visit
I
to
love
the nice cream
that.
guy.
I love it.
Frozen treat that warms your heart. After getting past the doggy couple mini-boss, a few more puzzles, and an encounter with the Greater Dog, Frisk
Greater
makes it
Dog.
into Snowden Town. Frisk
Love that
can
guy.
wander through the town to their heart's content. Eventually, they walk to the edge of town and come face to face with Papyrus in a dramatic snowstorm. Papyrus wants to be Frisk's friend and
I
is
love
about
Papyrus.
to offer his friendship, but he can't.
I didn't think I
He
would,
must
but
capture
I
a
love
human
Papyrus.
so that he can pursue his dream to be part of the Royal
Dude,
Guard.
it was so
Reluctantly,
sad killing him
Papyrus
in
and
Genocide.
Frisk
It was,
enter
like,
the
hate it.
second boss fight.
I hate
Frisk's
it.
health drops to 1 HP.
I never want to
Papyrus
play
won't
Genocide
bad.
again.
Instead, he'll announce that Frisk is now weak enough to capture. He takes them to the capture
still
zone,
haven't
which
beaten
is just the
Sans.
garbage dump. Frisk
Yes.
easily escapes and attempts
He's
to fight
tough.
with Papyrus again. After the battle goes on for a while, Papyrus decides to take pity on Frisk and spares them. The snow clears and Papyrus laments on how he can't even
I love
capture
the funny
someone
little
as
thing
weak
he
as
does when
Frisk,
he
and how
walks
he
on the
has
tree.
no friends. Aww. But once Frisk offers their friendship, Papyrus cheers up.
What a
Papyrus
loser.
tells Frisk why the Royal Guard is trying
No,
to
be
capture a
nice
human, and
to
then waits back at
Papyrus.
his house to go on a date with Frisk. He doesn't have to
No
wait
matter
long
what you
because
click on
Frisk
that,
circles back
he
and
still
goes
ends up
on
being
a
your friend
very
anyways,
sweet
and I love that.
It
Okay.
ends with them just being pals, but it was a real good time. And
'Cause he's
Frisk
a
gets
cool
Papyrus'
dude,
phone
that's
number
why.
before leaving town.
He's
Nice.
Yeah.
cool dude.
Waterfall. Almost immediately after leaving Snowden, Frisk can choose to go to Grillby's with Sans.
Dude,
After an ominous
like a flower
conversation with
moment.
Sans, Frisk continues through the waterfall area. They overhear Papyrus
Dude, sometimes
telling
the box
Undyne
in that
he
area
didn't
will, like,
capture the human.
peek out, like, you can
Frustrated,
see it,
Undyne
like,
says that she
disappear
will
for a
take
second.
matters into her own
Yeah.
hands. A monster kid
Oh, yeah,
follows
Analyst,
Frisk
I
through
do
the
know about
waterfall,
that.
and the kid's just dying to see Undyne. Yeah, I see what you guys did there. After Undyne tries to confront Frisk a bunch of times,
Since
they fall
canonically has
into
1
the
HP
trash
on
zone.
defense.
There they find discarded anime and battle Napstablook's cousin, the
The
Mad
weakest
Dummy.
enemy,
Then
literally,
Yeah.
like, the
goes to
easiest fight.
Napstablook's house and just kind of vibes a bit. Frisk makes a pit stop in the Tem village before reaching the end of the waterfall area and squaring up with Undyne. Undyne pursues Frisk all the way to the Hotlands, where she passes out from the heat, because, you know, she's a
You
fish
can grow
lady,
a little
of course.
tree on that
Frisk
area
takes
by
a cup
dumping
from
out
a
all the water.
conveniently placed water cooler
Really?
and dumps it on Undyne, reviving
Yeah.
her. Undyne
That's
is
great.
so grateful that she invites Frisk back
yeah,
to
I
her
had to
home.
backtrack after the end of Pacifist, like when you go back and speak to everyone.
Yeah.
There's like a
Stu,
little
are you
tree.
purple?
Yeah.
It's great. I love that.
Which just had
No,
some small
Eiko, I'm not
details
purple.
waiting for Frisk. He thought it would be fun for the three of them to, kind of hang out. Anyway, Undyne gives all the details about her past with
Am I
Asgore and why she
purple
can't
now?
lead
I love
piracy
that.
with the Royal Guard. Then she accidentally burns the house
Hi,
down in an intense
Renzi.
Dude,
Thank you for
love it.
joining.
Better than any meal I've ever tried to cook. Hot lands.
The stove
Frisk
only
leaves
goes one way.
Undyne's flame-filled home and heads to the
That's,
lab
like,
in the
kinda
hot
like
lands
me.
where they
I'm
meet with
basically
Alphys for
Undyne's
the first
stove.
time. She's awkward,
On
but
fire?
nice, and says that she's been
Yeah.
watching Frisk since they left the room.
Burning.
And
I'm
then
the worm
suddenly,
Yep.
Mettaton breaks through the wall and forces Frisk into
Oh,
a
it's
dangerous
Mettaton.
game of trivia that Alphys helps Frisk cheat at. Frisk
Dude, I made
continues
one
through
of
the
my
Hotlands
teachers,
where they guest star
solve
on a
that-
life-threatening
that,
cooking
that
show.
problem. He didn't even
Come
get it
on
right. I was
down,
really
play
disappointed.
matchmaker for a pair of nights, and defuse a bunch of bombs while reporting live for Mettaton's news broadcast. And after all that excitement, Frisk takes a break at the Spider Bake Sale and has to battle Muffet. Just because. Then Frisk makes it to the MTT Hotel
Remember that
and
being a
meets
tough
Randomhi,
fight, too.
as well as Burger Pants, who objectively
I love
has the best
Burger
name.
Pants.
The core is right behind the hotel,
Yeah.
and it's full of puzzles. But not to worry, Alphys talks Frisk through the whole thing. Finally, Frisk battles Mettaton and then Mettaton EX after they flip the switch. The battle is being broadcast naturally, and its ratings are soaring. As
Eva Cross
Mettaton's
says,
body
"Hey
begins
Stu,
to
it's
fall
almost
apart, he
my
announces
birthday.
that this will be
Next
his
Thursday
final
for me."
show in
Oh,
the underground.
nice, Eva.
He starts taking calls, love and support from Napstablook
Happy
and other
early
fans pours
birthday.
in. Mettaton is so moved
Just
by
in
their
case
support
we
and
don't
decides
stream
that
before
he'll
then.
stay in the underground after all. Then his batteries die, and he passes out, ending the battle. But not to worry, Mettaton
Dude, that's
superfans.
kinda real.
Alphys checks
Yeah.
on him after the battle to make sure he's
like
okay.
basically me.
At the exit of the core,
Yeah, I
Alphys
need
reveals that
new
a human
batteries.
soul isn't strong enough to return
Me
home.
too.
They'll also need a monster soul, so Frisk will have to kill Asgore, the capital. To get a true pacifist ending, the player must have at least one neutral ending first. So to keep things moving, I'm
I
gonna
didn't have
condense
to.
the first
It's
neutral
interesting.
ending and then pick up from there. After going through the capital,
did play
defeating
neutral
Asgore
first,
and
I
sparing
think.
Photoshop Flowey.
Because you don't have to restart your entire save. You just have to get to the very end, and then you could reload it, and then backtrack to meet the requirements.
Okay.
If you've
Okay.
spared everyone.
Yeah. So, okay, that makes sense.
Also known as Omega Flowey, the pesky flower pops back up and asks the player why they spared him. He tells the player that they could get a better ending if they go back and load their save file. Now on to the rest of the true pacifist ending. Once Frisk loads the game, they end up outside of the doorway to the barrier. Frisk then heads back to befriend Dr. Alphys, as per Flowey's suggestion, and before heading to the lab, Frisk sees Undyne in Snowdin, and she asks Frisk to deliver a letter to Alphys for her. Turns out to be an unsigned love letter asking her out, and Alphys mistakenly believes that Frisk wrote it. And so Frisk goes on another date. Alphys decides to take them to the garbage dump. She and Undyne tend to go there a lot. Once Undyne shows up, she realizes that this whole thing was a mistake. Alphys admits to Undyne that she's been lying to make herself sound cooler. Undyne doesn't care, she just likes hanging out with Alphys, and she wants to help Alphys learn to be happy with herself. So, she hires Papyrus to be her life coach. Despite all the
Perfect
help from
life
friends,
coach. I
Alphys
want
realizes
Papyrus as
that
my
to be
life
her best
coach.
self, she has to face her mistakes. Frisk
Dude,
then
Papyrus is
enters
so
the
me.
true lab.
I have not played Deltarune. I finished Undertale, and after this lore stream, Deltarune's next.
Oh, dude.
Deltarune tomorrow.
Deltarune's gonna be great. Deltarune tomorrow. Soon it will be Deltarune yesterday. Can't wait.
The True Lab. There, Frisk
I love
comes
that
face to
guy.
face with the Amalgamates. Frisk also discovers tapes
freaking
from the royal
floor
family's
stem.
past and
Oh,
learns
yeah.
about the
Love that guy.
Buttercups incident as well as Kara's death. Alphys tells the whole truth about the determination experiments and decides
Yum.
that she is done hiding her past. She leaves Frisk to finally send the Amalgamates home. Once Frisk is back in the elevator, they get sent to Asgore's throne room to face him once more. The end. All the monsters in the underground come
Ooh,
together
like
to try to
Undertale.
protect Frisk from Flowey, but he just takes all their souls before revealing his true identity, Asriel Dreamer. Frisk battles Asriel, who
Dude,
transforms
what that
into
guy.
his god of hyperdeath form halfway through the fight, after dying over and over again, only to be revived through the strength of their determination.
I
Frisk
loved the
begins
fight.
to save their
I
friends'
loved it.
souls from Asriel.
It's so
Toriel,
good.
Sans, and the whole crew are forced to fight Frisk until they're able to help them remember who they are.
I
Eventually,
have hopes
Frisk
and
saves
dreams on
all
my
their friends'
playlist now.
souls
I
from
love
Asriel,
this
but
song
there's
and several
still
other
one soul
songs
left
too.
Saved.
Like the guitar in it, like
Frisk
Oh,
begins to see
absolute
flashbacks
I love
from
it.
Asriel's
I
past
love it.
and his relationship with Kara. After Frisk tries to save Asriel over and over again, he finally relents, and the real Asriel appears before Frisk. With the crew's healed souls inside of him, Asriel is finally able to feel again. He apologizes for all of his evil deeds, explaining that he loved Kara so much that when he lost them, he also lost his way. He decides to release all of Frisk's friends, destroy the barrier, and give monsters and humans the chance to peacefully coexist again. Frisk forgives Asriel for what he's done and gives him a big hug. When Asriel is gone, Frisk wakes up surrounded by their friends. None of them remember what happened, but everyone is happy to be safe once more. Frisk is given the option to
And
go
this was
back
our
through the
Undertale.
underground and say their goodbyes before returning to the surface. If Frisk walks all the way back to the start in the ruins, they find Asriel on the bed of yellow flowers. After speaking with Asriel, Frisk returns to the barrier and leaves the underground with their friends by their side. As they all watch the sun rise, Asgore asks Frisk to be the human ambassador for the monsters. This will be the dawn of a new era of peace. One by one, all of Frisk's friends
There goes
leave
Papyrus.
until
I love
Toriel
Sans
is
goes
the
back.
only
He's
one
like, yeah,
left.
let
Frisk
me go get a
can choose to
hamburger.
either stay with
He's
Toriel
taking a
or strike
shortcut,
out on
you know?
his own. And after a quick scene showing the monster's new life on the surface,
Oh, I know that
credits
Sans.
roll. Man, what an ending.
Yep.
Of course, that's just the ending if you choose to be nice. If you decide to
Dude,
go Captain
the end
Murder
credits
Pants and
made
kill
me
everything
cry.
you see,
They were
well,
so
there's
good.
a whole other timeline to
Ugh.
explore there. So let us know if you want to see the genocide timeline as
Nope.
well. And make sure you subscribe to the leaderboard.
All right.
From indie to triple.
Dude, Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing lore stream?
Flowey, you
Animal
need to
Crossing
get as
when?
real as possible. Asriel.
Animal Crossing
I like
tomorrow.
that.
All
Animal
right.
Crossing Chapter 3.
Okay, there's the first video we have.
Well, you need to get as real as possible. Asriel, I like that name.
Okay, next we have, on the so I'm just going to go in order of all the videos I have on the list that we made. So next is Undertale the musical.
Alrighty.
Animation.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change. Going on vacation?
Oh yeah, road trip
Dude,
to
I know the
Japan.
entire.
All right, stay right there in your car. We'll get you out of here in 10 minutes.
Let me turn this off. Undertale.
I fell from the light, talk or should I find
Monster to the side.
I fell through a cave on Mounty Park.
Dude, the audio's kind of tweaking.
Does it sound weird?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh.
It like cuts out sometimes. I can.
Evicron
And my
says they
heart is
look
still
so
there.
goofy, I love it.
I can
Is this
hear it.
better?
Audio? No. Should I be a pacifist or should I use my fists? I'm feeling evil, think I'll kill them all.
What?
I can't hear the audio anymore.
Don't hit Papyrus. No, no.
Burnt pan, toy knife, use a stick. Oh wait, not yet. There we go. Yeah.
No.
I'll slide her stands and scotches, bro, like a rose. Heroes my toes. All these monsters have a pose. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and rejoin and see if that fixes the audio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay.
Darn it. I try something. Does it sound any better?
I still don't hear anything. It's probably a me issue.
Darn it.
Slightly.
So I didn't choose this list. I didn't know about this song. Oh.
Dedicated it to his dog.
Oh,
Ladies and
puppy.
gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my Undertale
my
parody.
God.
I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave
People
a
love
like
this
rating
song,
and
like,
subscribe to my
unironically,
channel.
it's so freaking good.
Yeah, it was good. All right.
Absolute banger.
So thank you, analyst.
Thank you, analyst, for absolute peak.
Wait, before we start the next one, the audio stopped working for you?
Yeah, like,
What?
about like half a minute into the song.
Why? Well, okay, let's get the next one up.
For the musical.
Okay, this is one that I actually chose. I haven't watched it yet, and it's about one of my favorite songs, according to the title. The importance of It's Raining Somewhere Else. I'm gonna play it.
Well, here we are. Nope, different. Here we are.
Can you hear it?
Barely, not really. It's like super quiet.
Yeah. Welcome, viewers. I'm Vivet Veritas, and
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear it a bit more now.
Okay.
well, here we are. Nope, different. Here we are. Welcome, viewers. I'm Vivet Veritas, and this is a bit of a different video than usual. Well, I'm still talking about Undertale and Deltarune, so I guess it's not that different. Today, rather than looking at an overarching theme about these games, I wanted to talk about something that is a little bit more specific and a little bit more personal.
I love this song. I love
It's no
it.
secret that Toby Fox makes some absolute bangers.
Yes, he does.
Castlevania, Battle Against a True Hero,
True.
Big Shot, The World Revolving. You
I don't
name it,
know
and
those
someone's
two. I can't
probably
wait to
played it
hear
at one
them.
point.
Oh, they're so
As I
good.
use a lot of Undertale and Deltarune music in my
And now's
videos,
your chance to
I'm
be a big
frequently
shot.
going through the soundtracks and picking the most fitting or my favorites from them to use. One song in particular has stood out to me for some time, and it almost feels like it's my Undertale song, as no one else really seems to talk about it.
Dude, this is
Since
my
it's been on my mind,
Undertale.
I wanted to give it its own special video, as a treat for both it and myself. And yes, it is going to be playing for the whole video.
Good.
Today, I want
I
to
love
talk
this song.
about It's Raining Somewhere Else.
Yay.
For those uninitiated, or who haven't played Undertale in 8 years, anyway, It's Raining Somewhere Else
10
is the
years.
music track that plays when talking to Sans in the MTT Resort restaurant. It's a relatively infamous scene with such iconic lines as "You'd be dead where you stand" coming from this adorable little confrontation. The music,
My
though, is
favorite
actually
line,
a
uh,
and jazzy version
time to
of
wake up
Sans'
and
normal theme,
smell the
Upbeat
pain.
Sans, which in turn is
Yeah.
a slowed down version of song that might play when you fight Sans, or that's a sped up version, depends. It also plays in Sans' workshop, though at a 20% slower speed than normal.
Really?
The
Okay, I'll have to
connection
go
to
back
Sans
there. I
is
want
strong
to
enough
hear
for you.
that.
The music file is called mus_sansdate. So, yeah.
Are you able
pretty
to
Sans date?
turn
comprehensive, as
the
song
like
isn't
stream
just
volume
for the
up some?
restaurant,
Yeah, I'm-
Because,
I'm looking-
like,
So,
Her, I'll pause it.
because it's like I
He-
keep having to turn.
He is talking
like,
kind of quiet.
what does this
I gotta
song
fix
itself represent?
audios again.
Is that any better?
Play it again.
Well, there are a couple of things we can break down. The song and its surroundings. The latter is
Yeah, but it's echoey a little.
What? What about now?
Actually, probably a couple of things we can break down: the song and
Yeah,
its
that's good.
surroundings.
Okay,
The latter is
cool.
actually probably easier, as I don't know anything about music apart from when things sound good. The song
It's the
itself,
same.
as
Like I
previously
love the
mentioned,
song.
is a
That's all I
song.
know.
This is well suited for the more serious
Dude,
tone
this
that
song sounds like
Sans
that
takes in
song.
the scene. When people think of serious scenes with him in it, the ones that obviously come to mind take place in the last corridor. There, though, the music doesn't have a connection to him aside from megalovania, and even that is disputable. His role as judge, jury, and very rarely, though more than he'd like, executioner is kind of irrelevant to his personality most of the time. Even if you kill Papyrus, as long as you don't kill everyone, he lets you past. Some could say that it is this very impartiality and
What?
lack of care that is why Sans does the job he does. However, I believe that this is truly just another job obligation to him. So it makes sense that there isn't really anything else there that
Dude,
actually
you know that
relates
door
to him
behind
and the ambience of this
the
area.
stand?
That one right
It's
there.
completely pointless. Yeah,
Really?
it literally has no point.
Huh?
It's just there.
It's this Sans
Like, there's-
break room.
I don't know. There's nothing in the game that like mentions that door.
Huh.
It's just there, and it's so weird to me.
That is weird. Just a little detail behind Sans.
A little detail to make the fans go insane.
Yeah, yeah. If they're gonna to dissect everything, it's like, what's that room?
Yeah. Dude. That
Someone
one
has to ask-
pixel, dude.
Okay, someone
Well,
has to
but,
ask
like-
Toby Fox, like, what's up with the door behind Sans outpost? Tell us. Why are you hiding it from us?
Dude. I need more Ficus Liquor content. I freaking love Ficus Liquor. He's the little orange guy in the hotel. In the like restaurant area where Sans is. If you go to the far left, the little orange guy next to the plant. And I love him. He's actually like because he's placeholder sprite, or not placeholder, but like default sprite.
Oh,
So he's in every freaking room in the game.
that's great.
Love him. He's so real for that.
Yeah, and a little bit later stream, but this is what time worked best for this. So thank you for watching, and thank you,
A randominin.
Mirando. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how. But thank you as well for joining. So let's continue with the importance of It's Raining Somewhere Else.
Area. The restaurant scene often goes without mention, however, and I feel like that's not doing Sans's character justice. This scene really highlights his strange moral code, his ideas of duty and promises, and his relationship
It does
with
really
Toriel.
feel important.
Most of the scene is taken up by him explaining a promise that he made to a lady.
But
on
the
other
scene.
side of the line.
Well, I liked the one where you're at Grillby, just sitting there chilling with Sans. But this one, especially what he says at the end,
Yeah.
just just hits you.
Dude. Me when I'd be dead where I stand.
Yeah. So we haven't watched the Deltarune one. Well, I haven't played Deltarune yet. I wanted to do Undertale first, do a lore stream for Undertale, and then I'm gonna play Deltarune after. So I don't know anything about Deltarune, but Deltarune tomorrow. Actually,
Deltarune tomorrow.
I wish I could start Deltarune tomorrow. It'll probably be next week when I start Deltarune.
Dude. The next chapter is
Well,
released.
go-
I'm gonna have to stream it.
Yeah, go charge your phone.
I'm so hyped.
But thanks for watching.
Charge your phone.
Large door, who we know as Toriel, due to the bond that they had formed through telling bad knock-knock jokes.
I love that
relatively
too.
humorous, as are
That's
most of Sans's interactions.
becomes friend
The whole
with
time there's
Toriel
this
through
undercurrent of something
jokes.
bigger at play. This
Dude.
undercurrent pays off when he mentions the promise to protect humans, you, who come through this door.
I
The
haven't
music's
Gaster's
cut
theme.
off
I haven't.
completely, and we get the famous ominous line.
Oh, dude, Gaster is
"You'd
like
be dead
honestly
where
such
you
an
stand."
interesting character.
Yeah.
Like
For this section,
It seems
there's
like it, yeah.
relaxing
nothing.
song playing.
there's almost nothing about him, and most people don't even like encounter any of the like bits of information about him.
I didn't. And I had no idea. It's crazy. And so I definitely want to know.
In the game files, it's like the different fun values. If you change those, I think it's different numbers do have a different chance of like getting specific characters. There's Gaster followers. They look like some of the regular NPCs, but like monochrome, and they give little bits of information about Gaster. And there's different rooms and stuff that you can encounter that have like Gaster lore in it, like the sound test room. It's got entry 17, which has some lore, but it's entirely written in Wingdings, so if you can't read that.
Of course.
Yeah. And I think I forgot if it's lowercase fun or uppercase fun, but one of them is 66 for the value, I think, where there's a chance of the long hallway spawning, and then there's another chance of getting a door that has it's not confirmed to be Gaster, but the sprite, I don't think it's even implied to be Gaster actually, but Mystery Man, the sprite is named Mystery Man. Let me see if I can find the room.
Someone
you might have seen
chat knows. I know them as fun values. I thought you were saying that you know all the values. Sorry, I read that wrong.
I don't know all of them. I only know the Gaster one.
Huh. That's interesting. Because
yeah,
I've seen people talk about Gaster. I'm like, who it didn't even come up once. But
he doesn't show up in the game unless you consider Mystery Man to be Gaster, but nowhere in the game does it say that he is. So yeah. I hope that we have a more information about Gaster, because I certainly would like to know. So I can't remember all the videos we have, so we'll just go through them in order. The biggest hint towards Mystery Man being Gaster is it being fun value 66, which because all of Gaster's hidden stats are a bunch of 6s, according to Fabio in the chat. Yeah, I didn't even think about that actually.
I do speak with my hands.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, beware the hand who speaks in man's.
The Switch version has an exclusive fun value teasing Deltarune before its Chapter 1 release, I think.
I didn't know you could change the fun values on the Switch, actually. I've got no idea how to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you should, like, play the Switch version, because, like...
I have.
Oh. Cool. Did you play the Mad Mew Mew fight?
I did.
Dude, it's so fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like, Mad Dummy is, like, easily, like, one of my favorite, like, mini-boss fights in the game. It's so fun. Both of the fights. Absolute cinema.
Yeah. Well, actually, wait. Never mind. Let's continue. I was going to bring up something,
and
but
we get
never
the
mind.
famous, ominous line. You'd be dead where you stand. For this section, you don't have the relaxing song playing in the background. You don't have the nice jazz music intertwined.
Oh yeah, it cuts out, and then just this.
Likely heard for the first time when you met him.
Dude, I love when games do the like thing where the audio cuts out when one of the characters says an ominous line.
Oh, okay. I have to pay attention to this. Yeah, they definitely do it on purpose.
Human, I remember your genocides.
Dude. About the same place where he claims that if he hadn't made that promise, you'd be dead where you stood.
Oh, that's true.
Deliberate invocation of this original scene with the music's mix of calm and familiarity lulling you into a false...
Wait, so if he didn't make that promise, would he have killed you right there?
It's implied that he would have.
It even makes this scene even creepier. The way he sneaks up behind you when he's silhouetted.
Dude, I think I know that guy.
It's the boy.
Dude, is that SpongeBob? I would say you should put that up on your stream, but I think it's funnier if no one gets the context for that.
Yeah.
I'll put it up on mine. Actually, no, I won't.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to do that. Dude, it's SpongeBob from Undertale.
Wait. Oh yeah, Sans does proper capitalization when he speaks seriously. Never noticed. He stops with all lowercases. Wait.
I didn't even notice that, actually.
Sans's theme that you.
So he's obviously talking
he doesn't
serious
have the-
that here.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the Comic Sans font.
Yeah.
He's got the regular font.
Oh yeah, and here. That's an interesting detail. That is.
I love tiny details.
Yeah, that's great.
This storm when you don't have the relaxing song playing in the background. You don't have the
Here,
nice.
we'll skip.
The first time when you met him, he hadn't made that promise. You'd be dead where you stood. With deliberate invocation of this original scene, with the music's mix of calm and familiarity lulling you into a false sense of security, only to snatch it away to emphasize the true threat that Sans is one of the things that makes this scene so memorable to me. We've had a look at the setting that the song plays in and how it and the song work together to form particular emotions, so now let's have a look at the song itself to see what we can glean. The name of the song is surprisingly important for a pretty major reason. Now, there isn't any particular evidence to suggest these song titles of Undertale are diegetic, but that doesn't mean there isn't any meaning in them. As Undertale is, well, a tale that is under, it takes place.
It's Minecraft.
A place
Dude.
by absence of rain
Dude,
due
it's
to there
basically
being no sky.
Minecraft.
I did a semester of geology, so trust me on this one.
Do you think
Invoking
Frisk
rain in a song makes
dug
a
straight
bit less
down?
sense in that case, but obviously the fact that it's
Frisk
raining
would.
somewhere else is also important
Yeah.
here. Now, although this
Yeah.
somewhere else is important, I'd like to take a look at the underground we actually see first. See,
Oh, that
although
reminds
rain
me
is definitely
of
not realistic.
something. I have to find it. It's spider jockey, but like papyrus.
Wait, Papyrus as the spider jockey?
As a spider jockey. Yes. I found it, dude.
Here, I might have to pull this up too.
Dude, absolute peak.
Oh.
I love it. it's basically Minecraft. They're the same.
Yeah. I want someone to do a mod
Minecraft
of
is
this. Like it'd be. I want this crawling towards me in Minecraft.
Dude, exactly. Do you think Sans would be a good chicken jockey?
I
I feel like that'd feel pretty in character for Sans.
the ultimate one, or maybe the laziest one, depending.
Chicken jockey.
Let's see. I've seen so many jokes that Deltarune's gonna have "It's Raining" as a song or something. It's raining right now, or it's raining somewhere here. That'd be great if we got another song like that. 'Cause I love the name of the title. It's raining somewhere else. Well, and he showed the picture of the statue because it's always raining somewhere else because it's raining out that statue. I don't know. This is something about the title of the song just gets me.
I really like the statue part.
Yeah. I love the idea of just putting a little lonely statue and just giving him an umbrella just so he's not being rained on. And then that's when the music box starts playing.
Dude, I
love it.
the music box.
I love it.
It's so good.
I want to get... I've seen music boxes at the store or conventions I've been to. I got a Zelda one, but I hope that they have a Undertale one.
Edition. Undertale Collector's Edition has a little gold locket, like a heart locket, and it's like a music box.
Oh.
It's only like $100
Well.
for like the whole thing. Like it comes with quite a bit actually. Like it comes with the game, though you already have that.
Yeah. But yeah.
Comes with the locket, comes with piano sheet music, the full soundtrack. It's got quite a bit. Absolute peak.
I would love a music box of that song. Okay.
Realistic underground, we do still see it in Undertale. A lot of Undertale isn't realistic, and may not be a literal rain, but if it acts like rain and looks like rain, then I reckon we can count it as such. The interesting thing is that the place where we do see rain in Undertale is Waterfall. Honestly, due to the fact that it specifically mentions somewhere else in the title, if it was raining anywhere other than Waterfall, I probably would have dismissed it. However, Waterfall does have a couple of quite salient connections to Sans. Firstly, we meet Sans in Waterfall at his sentry station here, where he takes us out to dinner to Grillby's. Well, he sure does have a habit of this, huh? This
sure hope there's no ketchup on that.
Sans being a combination of ominous and friendly that cements him in our mind as such. The second, and probably honestly more important connection between Sans and Waterfall is, of course, our good friend W.D. Gaster. I find an excuse to talk about him in every video I make, but this one is particularly important. Gaster's room is in Waterfall. Again, I'm going to make it clear that this is the Mystery Man and might not be Gaster, but at this point I think we're long past that. And cements the pre-existing link between Gaster and Sans even
Silas says Chicken Jockey Flint and Steel I am Steve.
With the introduction, the bunker,
Chicken
the
Jockey,
prophecy, and more. Sans is, well, also here in Deltarune. Sans' appearance, seemingly with the same pseudo fourth wall breakage that he's known for in Deltarune.
I didn't think Undertale is that popular in Japan. Actually, Undertale has a Japanese version, and it's the only other language it's officially translated in.
Really?
Which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another potential home where we see that it can and does rain. It is incredibly relevant to the discussion.
Dude, I love that guy.
About how it's
can't wait to play Deltarune.
Ties into Sans otherworldliness. If we go back
He's
to
so
the
jolly.
Scene,
Look at him go.
Sans talks a lot about you and he going home. Since it's towards the end of the game, it makes sense why Sans is talking about your journey being over and looking forward to going home. He then says, "Hey, I know the feeling, Butto, though maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you." He talks about the good things that Frisk has down here, but there's this feeling, especially after he asks Frisk to forget it after a suspiciously long pause, that maybe this is something a little more personal. It's a fact that in this scene, Sans expresses that he at some point wanted to go home as well, and we know from his No Mercy fight that this home he speaks of is distinct from the overworld. It seems like Sans has given up trying to go back, so he's trying to convince Frisk to do the same. It also helps that the song plays in his laboratory as well, with the broken machine heavily theorized to have something to do with otherworldly transportation, if not Deltarune specifically. I think it's no accident that this song that explicitly mentions somewhere else plays in this strange, hidden area that's so different to the rest of the
Sans
game.
was a knight.
Interesting.
The title of this song, invoking both Waterfall and other places such as Deltarune, really cements the idea that this song
never mind, you haven't played Deltarune yet.
Yeah. Soon. Deltarune tomorrow.
Becoming tiring
Deltarune tomorrow.
He's learned how to live with it in relative happiness. I think it's really cool how two
just
parts
a week
of the
away.
same song
Can you believe
title
it, guys?
can both lead to this feeling
got here
of
so
homesickness
fast.
through different means, and it really strengthens the emotive thrust of the song that it's trying to achieve by having it placed just before your final dungeon.
I am Pluie.
So, now that we've rummaged around for some lore tidbits,
Pluie
what
has
the song
been
could mean in the
implemented.
grand scheme of things and why it's important to understanding the song, let's dive deeper into the song. All of these points that I've used, talking about sands, waterfall, and restaurants, all come together to talk about why this song just absolutely slaps.
It does.
As previously mentioned, the calm jazz style of the song evokes a feeling of calmness and relaxation mixed with the subconsciously familiar tune of Sansa's theme. The small transformation here both adds to the complexity of the song itself, as well as reinforcing the themes that I've mentioned so far: home, ominousness, and comedy, themes that are used in the text very heavily in the scene. It's a beautiful cocktail of the emotions that Undertale perhaps best represents, and thus the song is deliberately nostalgic, wistful, and melancholic. It's a song that's meant to make you reflect on how far you've come from this point.
Yeah,
gazing
it's true.
into the final hurdle to climb before Asgore and see how you've been.
Yeah,
taken
that's
care
it's
of
right
up to
before
this
the
point.
core.
It's kind of nice.
That's
that it gives
true.
you this respite while also telling you that Sans could destroy you in an instant. That's something I love about Undertale. You never know what is going to surprise you next, much like the song itself.
Oh, you gotta go.
Speaking
Thanks
of being
for
surprised,
watching.
Slowing down the tempo even more gives it a more ominous hint.
I definitely want to.
especially
I need to
as
get to this room. I want to.
down
I want to
towards
hear
Sansa's
this
lab.
version.
It is
That version.
after the scene where Sansa's shown his hand in a way and is clearly pointing at something bigger going on. In this case, it's the type of transformation that occurs. The original one, transforming Sans into It's Raining Somewhere Else, is one with a significant amount of musical design behind it, actively trying to make the original something new to invoke different feelings while remaining familiar. When slowing it down for Sansa's lab, though, there is none of that delicateness. It is slower, more frightening, and gives the very strong sense that something is wrong.
Yeah, I'll have
The
to.
calmness is now stretched
That's
uncomfortably
interesting.
long, giving such a sense of uncanniness that you can tell whatever this song is meant to mean, its meaning and feeling has been warped by being in here. The song slaps hard, no surprise there. I think we all know by this point that whatever music Toby Fox makes turns to gold like some kind of auditory Midas touch. The feelings that it invokes are very personal by nature, especially the sense of homesickness that I've been highlighting
I
in
love
this video
Pathetic
so far.
House.
And so I like to talk a bit about my own experiences with the song. When I first played Undertale back in 2015, it was the last year I spent in the home I lived for most of my formative years. Getting fully consumed by Undertale was one of the last things I did there, really, and at the start of
Zelda.
2016 we moved house. It was a pretty weird time, to be honest. I didn't really go back to Undertale much in that time, mostly because I was busy getting invested in Homestuck, which I'm loath to admit, but another big reason was that I didn't want to spoil the ending
I
and
actually don't
memories
know
that I
anything
had
about
with the game.
Homestuck.
They were
I'm pretty sure
frozen in time,
Homestuck
perfect in my
inspired some of
memory, and
Undertale.
since so much had
I don't
changed,
know
Homestuck?
I held on to
anything
them.
about Homestuck.
Eventually,
Yeah,
I think
I've never heard
it
it.
was Homestuck.
About 6 years later,
I've definitely
with the
heard of
Undertale
it,
fugue
but
state that the
I don't
internet
know
and
anything about
myself
it, other
was
than
locked in
a lot of
earlier,
people
mostly
really hate
subsiding
it.
by now. It was interesting looking back
Yeah,
on
I've
it with a
never heard of
different
it.
lens. It was this playthrough
Dude, that image
It's
is
Raining
basically
Somewhere
me.
Else really stuck out to me more, now that I had heard Megalovania and Death by Glamour 1,000 times since. Pretty much everything I've mentioned in
And
this
how do
video
you
were
even come
things
up
I
with
noticed
names
back
like
then, and
Naps to
there's
Blue?
a reason I've
That's
been highlighting the
true.
homesickness that the song
Because he like
deliberately
naps to
evokes, 'cause
block. Like
boy, howdy,
it's
did
like
it evoke it in me.
It's
when
still
I hit
that's
He-
pretty
how much
unique.
Steve talks about not being able to go
Yeah.
home really resonated with me, but not entirely in a fully literal way.
especially with
Coming
like
back to a game that you played 6 years ago
like the
means
name
that
of the
you're
game and,
naturally
like,
going to
all of
reflect on
that,
your first
like,
playthrough. Not only could I not go back
some
to the
names, like
home
Asgore
I
and
lived in when I
Toriel,
first heard
like,
it, but I couldn't go back to the person I was.
forgot where
when
I was going
first
with
heard it
it.
either. The song itself took
It's
on a
it's
second
right.
But yeah, the
meaning
naming in
upon
this game is like
second experience.
very good.
Well, I reflected on
'Cause,
my
like,
English journey the first time I heard
The
it.
letters in
It was
Undertale
my
can be
real-life
rearranged
journey
to
that I
spell
naturally
Deltarune,
reflected upon
and the
when doing
Deltarune
it
is
again.
also pretty important
The
in
way that your
Undertale.
reading and experience of the text can and will so naturally
Hmm.
change and
Me.
adapt over time.
Well,
you know the Deltarune, right?
It's a
Like,
good thing I'm
not
gonna
the
be playing
game.
soon.
I think that's reflected really well
Like
in
not
this song.
not the game, but like
Although
the
for some people
Deltarune.
it's home, his theme, or Megalovania.
No.
It's Raining Somewhere Else is a perfect encapsulation
the-
of all of
hold on,
my
let me-
feelings about Undertale. The nostalgia, the secrets, the love
This-
both that I
this
extended to
thing.
the game
That's
and that was
the
extended to me
Deltarune.
within it. All of it fits perfectly into
It's-
this song.
Pretty
Oh,
important in the game.
okay.
Remix of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah.
Still one that speaks to the listener in an entirely
Interesting.
different way. It's not raining where I live now for the person I am now, but maybe, just maybe, it's raining somewhere else.
It was raining last week.
Well,
Everything
that's all.
flooded.
Thanks again
It's
for
not-
watching.
fun.
everyone.
it snowed for
I know
me
this one was
today.
less conventional, but it's a video I personally
Okay, so okay, that's the end of that one. Oh, hi, Lord Ape. Yes, you may ask a question.
Dude.
Homestuck was a webcomic from a time ago, and a bunch of its musicians got pretty kinda sorta known, and Toby Fox was one of them. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Naps to Pluie.
Huh. Naps to Pluie. Dude, Gerson.
Thanks,
I
Aiko.
love Gerson.
How many routes did I do? Okay, so I've only done on stream I did True Pacifist and Genocide. I haven't done any of the other. I know there was other endings. I haven't done that yet. I want to.
There's
okay, kind of want to.
90 different neutral endings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just dialogue at the end, like the end phone call. It's just different dialogue.
Okay.
For like different things that you do. I got one where you there's like dialogue if you don't use any healing items at all. Sans will comment on how you haven't eaten anything. I've gotten that one. It was kind of fun.
That's crazy.
There's also one if you don't use the like save at all. I haven't gotten that one, but I have tried though.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to try those. But yes, I've done the main 2 routes. I should do the dog neutral ending. I guess I should.
If you get to Judgment Hall too fast, Sans will make you sit there and watch him eat an ice cream cone.
Settle for
because you
Batman
got
when there's
there
Batman.
too fast.
So,
I freaking love this game. Absolutely.
what we have with different.
Oh, dude, Mystic Slime.
Okay, this is another one that I found. I should react to all neutral endings. That's quite a lot, but
Yes.
wait, play them all or at least watch them all?
Play them all.
Ice cream thing was unused feature Toby revealed a bit recently.
Yeah, it was unused. I really wish.
Ice
it was
cream
actually
thing?
used, but yeah, there was like
Watch them all. Well, there was the ice cream guy that gives the punch cards, but so something else.
Huh?
Wait.
Oh, yo.
The ice cream thing.
Who followed? Oh, user of the quad solver. I'm just do a small Undertale quote. By the way, this is from Undertale song. Patience is key to finding the patterns. Bravery keeps you standing strong. Integrity keeps you to be honest. Perseverance moves you along. Kindness shows you the good that you can be. Justice tells you what is right. Determination is the power from within. With help, you will fight. You will. Yeah.
Determination.
Follow.
I love that.
Sometime I gotta actually play Undertale on stream. And like,
Should.
hopefully my laptop doesn't explode. Last time I did that, literally everything crashed twice.
Oh yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Neutral Undying Death is really sad. Have you played that one?
I don't want to. I don't want sad.
It provides a little bit of lore. But it is pretty sad.
Sure.
Like, do you care if I spoil that? Like, do you plan on playing that?
You can go. Oh, Alice is saying to react to it. Ugh, right now.
Dude, hold on, let me pull that up. You can literally react to it right now.
Okay, let's react to it right now.
Oh, let me find
Speaking of the Sans ice cream thing that was mentioned. Was that in the video? Here, I'm gonna do text to speech on this.
Fabio, Sonhando Grande, says that's impressive to me, because I'd say my dad's laptop is dying,
Oh,
the touchpad doesn't work anymore, we're lucky we can plug in a USB mouse, yet it can run Undertale completely fine.
well then,
Okay.
Yukina's laptop must be ancient then.
I got this literally last year.
Oh, well,
It's just a really bad.
we might need
laptop.
to
It's,
look into see if there's any other problem. Do you have a virus on there? Hopefully
I
not.
might have a virus on here. I wouldn't be surprised if I've got like several different viruses. The OST, it's the OST final with lyrics.
Analyst,
Okay.
I've heard of that song. A song that might play when you fight Cyrus.
That sounds so good.
I've heard about
I really
it.
wish it was actually used.
I don't
in
think
the
I've ever
game.
heard the actual thing.
It's an absolute banger. It's so good.
It's nowhere in the
I
game
also really
files,
like-
but it's in the OST
Yeah,
for some
it's
reason.
in the game files. It's in the game files. Or it should be. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like 90% sure.
Have you been getting rid of?
Nightfall.
Oh yeah, you should look at your temp files. That might help your laptop.
I think I've deleted them multiple times, and that's probably why a lot of my important files are missing. Oops. Yeah.
Well, it should be. They're all temp file. There shouldn't be anything important in there. At least there shouldn't be.
Temp file? Wait. What is temp file again? Actually, I might be stupid.
Okay, I'm actually not. So it means
gonna have to do this
temporarily Well, they shouldn't be like. I'm trying to think of an example. I guess programs might. Actually, I'm not sure. Might have to look it up, but I know that that might help. If you go, you might if you Google how to delete temp files, and see if that's.
I'll have to look into that later.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's almost 11:30.
Oh.
Nemesis.
So should we do a few more and then
Nemesis.
we'll call it?
Genesis. It's. Wait, no, you got that first one right. It's Nemesis.
And do we have to do a part 2 of lore?
Part 2. Yeah, we might have to. Yo, pull up the Undyne. It's I think it's specifically if you kill Papyrus. I did not watch
That's
the video
sad.
before sending you the link. I probably should do that. Trust. Exactly.
Okay, yeah, well, let's watch this next. Okay, they're named temporary files in full, yes, but it sure doesn't stand for deleting itself after use. So I guess I wouldn't really know about them. Actually, I don't think the computer's set to automatically delete temp files. So you might, yeah,
I think I set mine to do that.
yeah.
Like, or like automatically delete like unused files, which is probably why a lot of my files are gone. I've got like old song cover files that I don't have anymore.
Have you ever?
Fun times.
Well, okay, it might be a little bit tough, especially if you want to save your stuff. But resetting the whole thing also might help. It'd be a bit of a pain, but also might help your computer. So yeah, I would look into anything that might help your computer.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's any saving this. It's a work computer, I think. At some like cheapy Acer laptop that I think my mom got off of Amazon.
Okay. Okay, we have undying, neutral, fight, death.
You might be able to just skip through, like, to
Yeah.
halfway through, because,
Let's see.
oh yeah, this is when specifically Pyrus.
Here we get.
That's what I'm speaking of wingdings. I
What?
forgot. I used to be able to read wingdings in, like, middle school.
Whoa.
Wow, this guy is kind of not great. I think he missed like half of those. Oh no.
She's trying to fade. I'm not doing this.
Oh, man.
I don't
so
want to do this.
sad.
It is.
It's like probably one of the saddest like parts of the game, I think.
Even the attacks are getting slow. I hate it. I hate it.
It gets worse.
I won't give up.
It gets like much worse.
Ugh. Alphys.
Do you know what else fades?
This is
Rotate for fade.
what I was afraid of. This is why I never told you.
No, no, no.
No. No. Not yet. I won't die.
Analyst.
I won't die.
When I get you, analyst. Oh my Ayana.
Ugh.
Okay, so like she melted because she stole determination from Alphys to become like to yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything other than pacifist ever. I hate that. I hate it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
It's
almost cried when I
awful.
played that.
That is
It's so
awful.
sad. I love game design. I love when the games are good at gaming.
Ugh.
Like, that was actually tragic.
Genocide's way better.
Soggycheetos?
It's awful. Like, ugh. Melt.
Gang, what's a year?
Yes, yeah, like the amalgamates. Oh,
Dude, I
What?
love the amalgamates.
that.
It's so sad, especially Snowdrick's mother. But like, I love the True Lab part so much.
That's.
Like, so good. The music and everything. Like, Amalgam is such a good song.
Yeah. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. All right. Okay, this is a little short one. Undertale is bigger than you think.
After this one, I might have to head out because it's
Oh, okay.
getting pretty late.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a short one. So
Yeah.
okay.
For how much choice we have with different routes and endings, the path that we traverse through the world of Undertale isn't much
anything
more than
lore,
a straight
really.
line. It can even feel pretty claustrophobic
I love
at
lore.
times, giving the impression that the underground as a whole is the same way. But every so often, we'll be
This almost sounds like
treated to
Apple Boy.
something like this.
Is Apple Boy secretly Mystic Slime? I can't hear the audio anymore.
You can't?
Not only
What?
is it
Oh, man.
beautiful, but it shows how
It's, like, on and
massive
off.
the underground truly is. Like, wait, hold on a minute. I was just walking on a straight line a second ago. What do you mean there's a whole vast expanse with an enormous
I love
castle in the
that part.
background now?
I love
The
when it
backdrops
shows
in
the
Undertale
background.
are so simple and yet so absurdly
I like-
effective at
I like
breathing life into
the
this
umbrella,
world. Take
like,
Snowdish,
the-
for
the-
example.
Yes.
It's arguably
background.
one
Yes.
of the more open-feeling areas of the game, and yet it still manages to completely recontextualize how large it actually is when you get to the bridge and see the
Yeah, look at
background
all
on
of that.
full display. I mean, seriously, look at this. These are miles of ground below you. You have zero clue about until you get here. The little details especially help to make it feel
Yeah.
more alive, like the clearing with the singular house. Who is that guy anyways? The ruins
I
is
like
the
tiny details.
perfect example of what I mean. For nearly the entire way through, the whole area is really just a bunch of tight, narrow corridors with only a couple of singular rooms off to the side. If it weren't for the upbeat music in the background, this place would be downright suffocating. But then,
Well, it
right
definitely
at the
feels that-
end,
Definitely felt kind of suffocating and eerie once they took the music away on the genocide route.
Yeah.
I hated that. Oh
I
yeah,
hate when
West.
games like
Oh, sorry.
huh?
Yeah, continue.
My bad.
No, it's all right.
Like, when the games, like when the audio slows, or like any audio type thing with like games, like really freaks me out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, West wiring. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's crazy to think it Sans has that low HP in defense, but it's crazy that fight still. It's still something.
It's like the easiest boss.
Yeah.
He's so easy.
Yeah.
Literally 1 HP.
Yeah.
Easiest.
wham.
Dude, toy knife.
Oh, yep,
Past
right there.
all of those purple walls, we
So
finally
useless.
get an opening
Like,
and see an
you get
entire
it, fight Toriel,
citadel
and then
out there.
immediately
Heck, there's
get
even
tough glove
more buildings
afterwards.
Yeah.
past it
Like,
too.
there's
This
no point.
single screen manages to completely
I mean, I guess you could
change
sell
what the
it, but,
ruins
like,
really
Yeah.
is.
I don't think
An
most
area
people
we're
keep
led
it
to
till
believe is so
10.
small and cramped is revealed to
Oh, yeah,
be
true.
just a small part of a whole city. In an instant, we go from thinking that this area isn't much more than a simple series of hallways built for a little indie RPG to realizing that we barely got to explore even a fraction of this place. This is only exemplified in New Home, an area that does the same thing, even with a very similar backdrop.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
Really
Look at all that.
lingers on it. In the ruins, it's just
Yeah.
a single room. It can be easy for a lot of players to forget about and brush off. But with New Home, it's right front and center constantly. It forces you to think about how much is out there. And it's clearly much larger too. How many people must live out there? How many hundreds of monsters out there?
Well, that brings the ending to True Pacifist, Flowey taking all the souls. Probably,
I did show quite a bit of souls
yeah.
on there.
so definitely is a lot of people living down there,
Yeah.
and all of them want to be free. All of them want to get to the surface to see the sun. So, yeah, I never thought about that.
Do we never get to see, never get to encounter? That's what really makes these simple backgrounds so special to me. Because despite how many
So good.
resets we try or how much dialogue we see, we will never know what goes on out there. No matter how much we think we know every little detail of this world, there's always so much more than we could possibly imagine.
Dude, Undertale yellow.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty, gang.
So, no, I think we did cover quite a bit, and I learned about a few things. So thank you, Yukina Arrow, for watching these with me. Maybe we will do another one sometime. Maybe sometime.
Yay!
We'll see. But I think that, yeah, I'm gonna start Deltarune here soon. So Deltarune tomorrow.
All right.
So
Deltarune tomorrow.
no, thank you.
Thank you. Bye, gang. Final thought. Psycho Slicker. That's all. Goodbye.
Bye. Here, I'm gonna do text-to-speech on this.
West Wiring says, alright, here is some lore that I know about. Sans doesn't know the resets as much clearer than Floey or Chara. The reason for him to know you reset is your expression.
Oh. That's interesting. Every monster got captured, but naps to blue. Well, yeah, he's a ghost, so that makes sense.
West Wiring.
Oh wait, no, I don't do text-to-speech on this too.
West Wiring says Ascari is probably the strongest character, even though a 10-year-old child can defeat him. He purposely made his guard lower and you looked like Chara, making him feel guilty of attack you.
That's yeah, that's true. Hey, I thought you were leaving, Yukina Arrow. Oh. No, that was good. Yeah, you did, but yeah, I'm sure. Well, you did have my stream up, so I'm sure you saw that we were still going. But yeah, I need to go too. I kind of need to get up a little bit. So I have things going on tomorrow. If I didn't, I would have done Deltarune tomorrow. But Deltarune soon. Actually, yeah, I'll give more of a warning before I do Deltarune. I'm excited to finally start because I want to play what we have of Deltarune before 3 and 4 come out. So yeah. Guess yeah, we'll see. So I don't know when we can do Deltarune. Also have the randomizer I still want to get through. So I'm not sure when either one will be. But yeah, but I'll let people know. So thanks again. I'm gonna play all chapters in one sitting on stream. You should. Oh wait, Kate, let's listen to this one last one, then we'll
Wiring
end.
says another lore fact. Why didn't the monsters use the hole where the human fell? Why didn't they make a ladder or stairs to go up?
That's true. That is true. That's true. I think that's a question for Toby Fox. So thanks again. And hope you guys have a great rest of the day today, and we'll see ya. Beat them under 5 hours. I can beat both chapters in under 5 hours. Well, I definitely want to take my time. Sorry, that's back. We were just finishing up. Wait, Undertale fan, is that you? Or did you change your name again? Or is that someone else? Analyst. No.
Great stream. Face fuchsia tongue out. 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 face fuchsia, tongue out, 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 face fuchsia, tongue out.
Yeah, Alice does that often. The face fuchsia tongue out. I have to hear each one. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if chat or Stubot can change. I think when it sees a certain word, I could change it to be something else, and I change it to be something shorter, but still say what it is. What's going on? Don't mess with me or gang. Tag analyst. Yeah. Well, there goes analyst. Why is it just face fuchsia tongue out? I don't know. I guess Stubot sees like the name of the emoji and it's like, oh, this is what I need to say for the text to speech, or I'll just say the whole thing. I don't know. I'm not sure why Stubot does the way it does things. Face fuchsia tongue out. Oh, I guess you can, Arrow didn't see analyst attack analyst, but I still have stream avatars up. And you definitely attacked analyst, but here, I'm going to turn it off now. Alright, well, I'm all cleaned up for my stream. Oh, I do need to go. So, thanks again. Bye. And bye. Oh, I had the music muted. Oh well.